Judgments are often made before understanding their root cause, whether intentional or unintentional. We as clients are faced with consequences often beyond our control. We as professionals want a resolution for our clients. I have a personal case study, one that will give an impactful window into many of Whitaker's points. At age 26, a dear friend of mine suffered a major depression episode after the birth of her first child. The anxiety, weight loss, inability to sleep, and suicidal ideation impacted her day-to-day functioning severely. She sought out counseling and required crisis intervention. A group crisis therapist told her, quote, "You either need to decide to keep your child or put it up for adoption if you can't manage, but you must decide so you can move on." She never returned to that therapist. Finally, after 6 months, her doctor started imipramine. Slowly, the depression lifted. However, the side effects of the drug resulted in many more trials. The mood symptoms would improve, then plummet. The lability caused the providers to suspect bipolar disorder. After all, her mother had been depressed and had a breakdown after her first child, and the drugs began for her mother in the 1960s, but never seemed to conquer the depression. As the years passed for my friend, her mood cycles became more and more rapid, a divorce and many struggles as a single mother. Ongoing anxiety and SSRI side effects of disturbed sleep resulted in many more medications. After a 3-year taper of Paxil, then another crisis, the murder of her best friend, resulted in severe depression and the addition of mood stabilizers, causing a full-blown mania. The diagnosis of bipolar disorder was now definitive. Next step, mood stabilizers. 2 therapists later, life began to level out, but not without the addition of Ritalin to relieve the side effects of severe fatigue in the morning so she could function as a mother and breadwinner of the family. 11 years of therapy, the first 7 with a therapist that assisted with survival, but not quality of life. The next 4 years, now with an LCSW and still on 5 medications. The social worker, though, focused not on her diagnosis, but more on how her patterns of functioning caused her distress and why they kept repeating themselves. Where was her distress coming from? A divorced family? A ridiculing father? A dependent mother with whom she provided the major parenting to? Or did she simply have a family history of a chemical imbalance? Today, she is successful. Her child is grown. She can work and continues in psychotherapy. She has learned other tools that create stability, exercise, social support, and the ability to nurture herself. She works also with her medical provider, who has been willing to help her reduce her medication cocktail in very slow increments over the last 2 years, 1 at a time. These tapers, though, have not been without relapses, and have also included additions of mood-enhancing supplements in their place. This is a true story, one that could be me, or one that could be you.
Would you be happy if you could run fast? Would you be healed if you could outrun your past? Just breathe it inside you, let it be okay. 'Cause every step has brought you right here today to your awakening. Your awakening. This is